Hi everybody, Rickey here. I'm back with more pizza. Mamma mia! I found us some pizza pie that looked really good, so I figured I would try it out. This is actually some Brooklyn, New York pizza. So I found this super interesting. I found this at Target, so that's kind of cool. It's actually from a restaurant in Brooklyn, New York called Fara. Been around since 1965. I've never tried this pizza before, so it's going to be super interesting. Since the restaurant's been open since 1965, then I'm willing to bet that it's probably some really good pizza. So there's a close up of the box. About to read to y'all what it's about. Let's see. Fara, a Brooklyn legend since 1965. Yeah! Pepperoni pizza. Mozzarella. Pepperoni, basil, and tomato sauce. The Holy Grail of New York style classic pizza, says New York Magazine. Shake and bake. As reviewed by Fara, Brooklyn, Gay Portnoy, he gives it a 9.4. Well, sounds good to me. Here's the back of it. I like that they put a storyline on it. Especially if it's going to come from a restaurant, it always helps throw some graphics on their storyline. You're more likely to get more sales than, it's just in a plain wrapper and stuff. So, yeah. So, let's read what it's about. It's a cool looking retro picture of the restaurant. A Brooklyn legend since 1965, established. Domenico Di Marco left from Italy, for Brooklyn, where he opened a modest pizzeria in 1965. Half a century later, his pizza, with its signature crust and basil, is rightly held as New York City's institution and is a permanent fixture on the best pizza list. Nice. Now try his family recipe for yourself from the comfort of your home. Has the cooking instructions here. This one says 450, so I imagine it's going to be on the crispier side, which I do like some crisp to my pizza. And just some handling instructions, ingredients, serving size, and all that. It's pretty much all that's on the back of it. That's all I really know about it, but still cool to get to have some Brooklyn, New York pizza from, anywhere. I looked on their website and they do sell it at a bunch of other grocery stores, but none of them are in my area. But there's a Target here. There's a lot of Targets all over the United States stores, so I imagine you can find it there easy, and those other stores. I know Kroger was one of them, but we don't have them here. I think the closest Kroger is like in Dallas or something. or Austin. So yeah, let's get it on a cookie sheet. Take a look at it, get it cooking, and trot out. Here's what the pizza looks like frozen. Looks really good. The mozzarella part is cube cut, so that looks real fresh. Fresh basil. The pepperoni is thick cut, if you look at it. That's awesome. Most of them are usually thinner cut. And like I said, usually they're not cubed up like that, the cheese. Crust looks real good. I think this is gonna be an awesome pizza. It is now ready and looking really good. Yeah. Look at all that goodness, those pepperonis, that basil. Look at that crust. That crust is good and thick. Yeah, that's gonna be a really good pizza, I bet. Let's get it sliced up and see what it looks like. It is now sliced up and looking really good. Definitely ready to try this. Looks great. Let's get it on a plate and get trying it. It is now ready and looking really good. Yeah. Look at all that goodness, goodness of Brooklyn's pizza. Mamma mia, it's going to be some good pizza. Let's take a look at the crust back here. Yeah. Take a look at the bottom of the pizza. So yeah, let's get trying it. Sauce tastes really good and fresh. So does this basil. Sauce doesn't taste overly seasoned up or nothing. And it's a nice, hearty, thick sauce, so it's really good. And a really creamy sauce. Fresh basil's awesome. Probably don't put more fresh basil on, pizzas. That thick cut pepperoni's good. I'd give it kind of a mild spiciness taste to the pepperoni. Very good though. The mozzarella cheese that was cut cubed up's awesome too. It melted really good on the pizza. That crust has got some bite to it too. I like how crunchy the crust is. but the rest of the pizza is kind of on the softer side, so that's good. And then when you get to the end, it has that crunchy bite, but it's not too much of a bite where it's like solid and you can't like chew it. The bottom of it's still soft, but like the top part of it's kind of crunchy, so it's kind of like more like a soft, crunchy kind of taste to it, but it's good. Tastes homemade and authentic for sure, so I could tell why this store would be open, since 1965, because this does taste like some good pizza. Probably also be good for, tailgate parties, sports, all kinds of stuff. Since you can buy it in the restaurant, eat it anytime, take it with you anywhere. That's what I like when they do have stuff like this at the grocery store. Of course, nothing beats getting from the restaurant itself at the actual restaurant, cooked fresh out of their ovens. But the next best thing is always having some in your own freezer at home or freezers on the go. Like I said, for tailgate parties at sports or pizzas, they cook good on everything, and grills, pizza ovens, a lot of those electric pizza ovens, they work great too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you get some pizza, get some Brooklyn pizza and try it out. It's at Target for sure. On the website, like I said earlier, I saw it at Kroger, and if you go to their website, it has a bunch of other stores they're selling it at, so yeah, I'd recommend it for sure. It's excellent. Homemade, tasting pizza straight from your freezer, so yeah. So always have some good pizza, good vibes, have a good time. Shake and bake. Rickey out. See you on the next one. And party on. This is the way. All day, every day.